Hello, this is Catherine Montoya with Cats, Cards, and Art. Today I want to show you how to make a phone case insert. The first thing I did was I bought a clear phone case. This one's getting a little mucked up, but any clear phone case, as long as it fits your phone. Any size phone can be used to make these. Next thing I did was I took a plain white piece of paper and then I laid down my phone. Let me do that here. And took my pencil and drew an outline. Don't forget, you also need to do the inside where the camera is. If you have anything on the back of your phone that needs to not be covered. Once I did that, I went ahead and I cut this out. Get my scissors here. Now, once you cut it out, and I have one already cut out here, once you cut it out, go ahead and stick it inside to see how it fits. Sometimes I accidentally draw my line too big, and then so you could just pop it out and trim it. So sometimes my window isn't exact, and that's okay. You can always go in and trim it. So you can use scissors for that, or you can also use some type of a knife like this, X-Acto knife, or anything that will cut precisely. Okay, once I have that done, I notice that this is going to be the side that's pointing out because the window's here. So that's the side I want to make sure that I do my art on. I've already done it before on the opposite side. It doesn't look so good. This is what we're going for right here, is a look like this. Now, of course, every one I make is different, so nothing's going to be exactly like this. But let me go ahead and show you how I did this. So the first thing I did, I got my ink pad and my brush, and I just did some brush right around the edges like this to kind of give it that older look. I'll just do it a few times here. And again on this side. I even did it around the window, but you don't have to. You don't even have to do this part. You can decorate it with any art you like, whether you use stamp sets, painting, watercolor, whatever you'd like to do. Next, I went around with the same brush, and right here I'm using soft suede. A lot of colors will work here. Crumb cake, and if you have some older light browns, those will work. I have a burnt brown sugar that I love. Love that one. Okay. So there I have kind of just a base for my artwork. I'm going to keep this out. Now underneath that you can see these really pretty swirly lines. Get out my stencils. These are the basic pattern decorative masks. So yeah, masks is the proper word. There's different looks. I'm going to use this one. And then you're not going to use the full thing, but just a dab here. I'm even going to touch it off a little. And then just do a little bit of here and there. So it gives it that kind of a look. And there you are. Maybe one down here. Okay. So you can see that, I hope. Looks good. It's a really good start. So that's it with my mask. Now the next part I'm going to do is some of this stamping. I'm still going to use the same color, my soft suede, and make some of these stamps. So I'm using the ranunculus, and I hope I pronounced that right because I don't even know exactly how to pronounce that one. But I'm going to use my ranunculus romance stamps. I have a few different stamps in this set that I'm going to use, and I'll start with this one. Kind of looks like a label of some sort. You can see it right here. And I only did it down in that right corner to kind of make it look like a label of this, of what I'm working on. The next one I did, and I'll wash those later, is this, I did this one in a light pink. So what I did was I took my Blackberry Bliss, which is the color I'm going to use for the flower here. And then I did a stamp off, which I'll use scratch paper for. This is my scratch paper I've got well used. And stamp it off once or twice. Get it nice and light. And then just do them randomly here and there. Get a little bit more, stamp off, stamp off. One here maybe. Stamp off over here. I might even have one going off the side a little bit, like that. Keep going. So you could just stamp those wherever you like. Mix it around, go off the side. There you go. Okay. The next one is the one that looks kind of like a ledger of some kind. I need my little bit bigger. There we go. And that's also in this color. And as you can see on here, I just kind of did it off the side on every time I stamped it. And you need to re-ink when you do off the side, otherwise you'll end up with a line. Wouldn't be that noticeable in something like this, but it's just a good habit to get into. And it doesn't have to be perfect. You don't need anything in any specific spot. Just whatever suits you. I think that looks good right there. All right. Now I'm going to go ahead. Now on this one, I did use this piece across a couple spots. Yeah, maybe I'll go ahead and do that. So I'm going to make that straight on here. There we go. Get on there good. Make sure I have the right color. That's one of the problems I have when I could go this way or this way. I'm going to have it go this direction. Just get a little bit of that one I felt was too dark, so I'm going to do a lighter one here by stamping off. And again, stamp off a little bit there. So it can be as busy or as simple as you like. Okay, so we're getting there. The next part is going to be the actual ranunculus flower. I'm going to go ahead and stamp that on right there. Full color. Oh, that turned out beautiful. These are my favorite colors to work with. Then I took the Blackberry Bliss, let me grab these here, paper, and with the die cuts, I cut these out. And I just stuck a couple on here. You could stick them any way you like them. You just can't get too thick. Can't use like the jewels and the embellishments if they're not super flat because of the fact that it's going in the phone case. Okay, next I'm going to take my water painter brush. Has water inside. Just mix that around a little bit. You can see the water dripping out. I got too much. And just spread around. See how pretty that is? A little bit of that ink, which will go much lighter when it's spread around. It's okay if some of that brown gets in there. That's just going to make it look even older and more antique looking. I'm going to just color that all in. Now you don't have to do this. You can leave it just the outline. But I think coloring in kind of gives you that center of your art piece. And I went ahead and did the leaves, the stems, everything all within the same color. I went off the line just a bit there, but that's okay. Remember, it's going to be inside your case, so it doesn't have to be exact. I only have an itty bit of water on my brush, and it's just doing a great job there. And there we are. Clean off my brush. Oh, I haven't glued these on yet. I'll go ahead and do that. Get my glue out. I can only use a couple dabs. This is the fine tip glue pen. That way I can get it right in there where I need it. I don't have to worry too much about it gluing down because it's going to be inside my phone case. And I don't want any excess pouring over the edges or anything because I don't want the glue to stick to my phone case. Every phone case is a different shape and different size depending on the size of your phone. So you may have different space to work with, and just be creative. Put your pieces down wherever you like them. Make sure that sticks. That one stick. There we go. And voila, I take my phone case, flip it, put it in there, and there you go. All I have to do now is stick my phone in there and I'm good to go. And I have a beautiful phone case. Best part about this is you're gonna have people asking you, where did you get that phone case? And you get to let them know, I made it. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. I will have my email and my contact information on below this video. And I look forward to seeing you all once again. Take care. Bye-bye.